Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Trina. Today's video is going to be me flipping through my April and May pages in my Kinbor notebooks. So my Kinbor A6 bullet journal as well as my Kinbor Weeks memory keeping journal. It has been quite a bit since I have filmed a flip through of my Kinbor notebooks and it has just been chaotic. I do apologize in advance, however, if I forget a little bit of what happened in April because of how chaotic things have been. And yeah, let's just get right into the flip through. I'm going to flip through my A6 bullet journal first because this one I have been keeping up with for quite a bit. I haven't been filming, however, I have been using my A6. My weeks, however, it has been hit or miss. So let's get right into it. Just put it to the side and let's go to April. Here we are. So for the month of April, I did have the purple and gold as my cover colors for this month because it is my grandmother's 90th birth month. And yeah, my aunt from Canada came over for the celebration, and it was hectic, it was chaotic. As you can see here from my calendar view, there has been quite a bit. I added a bunch of these like after the fact, after the event has happened, or once I am in that week and I know that things are happening. So yeah, it has been quite a bit. We did have one road trip here, and then this is when my grandmother's birthday week is here. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening here. I'm looking through them actually to see because I've totally forgot, other than like the birthday, Holy Week, and the out of town trip. For my April TBR, I believe I haven't filmed my TBR wrap up as well. I haven't been touching April at all since it ended, but yeah, I did manage to read a couple of books from my TBR, minus the two that are not colored in here. And then I think this is the last time I made a content calendar because I haven't been really looking at this calendar for quite some time now. I haven't really been referencing this page, so I believe I did not use this in May anymore. If I recall correctly, I think I made a plan with me with this one. I used the BTS with BT21 doodle stickers here from a convention that I have attended one time with my best friend. I believe these were freebies. I'm not really into K-pop that much anymore since I graduated college, I guess. But I really love these stickers. Jimin is my favorite, and also Suga. So yeah, those are I think these are the only ones that I have anyway on hand. But yeah, I did use up all of like the wisteria stickers that I have here of the purple leaves as like this what do you call this, vertical columns. I used to do the squares for the previous months, like the 8 squares, and I wanted to change it up for April, so I did this in the vertical columns. And my handwriting is a little bit squished at first. When I look at this, it's pretty it's pretty full, and also I kind of like the aesthetic of it. However, as the days progress and I started to feel like my handwriting is a little bit squished, I did not do a plan with me for this one, I believe, or I think this was like the celebrations, something of celebration. But I did use my fountain pen for this one, and I really like the colors of it. I really love this is the Diamine Aurora Borealis fountain pen ink. I bought a sampler because I just started trying out inks and fountain pens, and I just ordered a bunch of samplers to see which ones I would like to get a full bottle of. And it's not necessarily that I would like to purchase a whole bottle of this, but I'm almost running out of the Aurora Borealis. So it's something to consider, I guess, in the future if I want to treat myself and splurge. I also changed up the washi tape. I used to do the cats for when I have work. It's like a signifier for work day. But since this is Bungo Stray Dogs with Kenji here, I decided to use the dogs instead. So yes, sprouts thin out. When did I start planting? Um, as you know, or don't know rather, I did start a little vegetable and herb garden, and I'm doing pretty okay, I guess. My tomatoes and my peppers are doing fantastic. I do have like a bunch of seedlings growing, like the pechay seedlings are coming up quite okay. My worry is that my rosemary seeds as well as the strawberries are not doing well. Also, the basils are not doing well. So I purchased a rosemary bush, hoping, let's see if it turns out okay or not. But that's just segue. But I do have here like sprouts thin out. That means I've been thinning out like the seedlings that have grown out in my nursery planters. Sunrise on the reaping, my grandmother's birthday. I put the celebrations. I believe this is from the Mayui card game of Bungo Stray Dogs, and it is the Resplendent Banquet celebrations set of cards. So I did put it on that day. This one, I really love this. However, I forgot if I even did a plan with me with this. But it's Sakura themed. I thought it was a good time, I guess, because it is almost Sakura season in here. Um, I've finished reading 50 books. That is halfway through my goal for 2025. I have a goal of 100 books read for the year, and I think I might be able to hit it even before quarter four hits. So that's fun. Oh, I think I did do a plan with me with this. When did I stop? I remember doing a plan with me with this one. So, anyways, in this week, I guess the only notable week or thing that happened this week is my microphone that I'm using right now happened to what do you call this? Happened to arrive, and then I also purchased some Journey Together packs. Oh my god, it feels like it's so long ago that Journey Together came out. The Pokemon TCG packs, the Journey Together packs, because right now it's the Distant Rivals is out, and then there's going to be a Black and White pack coming out for Japanese, which is another one that I want to purchase. So I'm waiting on that one. And then I guess this is the weekend of the road trip. I didn't even fill this out, which is kind of sad. But I do have a video of the road trip up in my channel. And then this is the end of April and the beginning of May. And I guess this is the last time I did this vertical layout. I did make a mistake here at the bottom, and I started at the 29th. So it's like one day off. Forgot that there's a 28th here for Monday. And yeah, road trip plus reading vlog. So yeah, I guess these are like reading. Oh yeah, I did start my, what do you call this, May roll for reading vlog. So it's like 4 reading vlogs, weekly reading vlogs of me just rolling a d20 to see what is my TBR for the week, and that was quite a fun experience as well. I guess this is going to be like at the start of the roll for reads. I believe it's this day that I started, and yeah, it was quite an eventful April. Went to the mall with my aunt so she can see what she could bring home to her family in Canada. A lot of like going back and forth, and it was fun. It was exciting. This is my, what do you call this, journal entries after the fact. I do only do my journal entries after the weeklies, and I'll just come in anytime I have something to write about. For example, I have a new moisturizer from my aunt. It is Round Lab Soybean Moisturizer. I haven't used it that much yet because I'm trying to finish my own moisturizer that I purchased previously. And then this is my grandmother's birthday, only a little bit of an entry here, and then the birthday dinner that happened the day after. And then this is when I opened my very first battle partner. So this is the Japanese version of the Journey Together pack. I really wanted, of course, N's Zoroark or any N card in particular. My chase card is the N's Reshiram card, but I ended up getting the Iono's Kilowattrel card, which is also fun. So it's like first pack magic. On the 22nd, this was the busiest day, I guess. I went to the mall with my aunt from Canada, and then my aunt here, we went to different marketplaces in order to look for the things that my aunt wants to bring home to my cousins, basically. And also on the 23rd, there seems to be a lot happening. So whenever there is like a day wherein I have a lot of places to go, I do this little bit of like a roadmap timeline sort of situation of where I went, and it's a little bit of like a detail of of me remembering where I actually went. Then we have the mint chocolate medley from Dairy Queen. Mint chocolate is my favorite flavor of ice cream, and I love it when they have like actual chocolate bits. Um, I would rather have the mint chocolate ice cream though, wherein the ice cream is not green in color. I would rather eat chocolate, mint chocolate ice cream that is actually white or off white. Um, and yeah, but still, it's this is fine. It's just that it's so expensive. So you can see here, I even cut off the label of the price of the largest cup. One cup actually, I think, was divided among three of us. Um, Three or four of us, we ate one cup, which was already a big one, so it's fine. But still, it's very expensive. So I am hoping to see like 10 or 20 years down the line, how much will this price inflate? And we'll see if it goes up or if it goes down. I guess it's going to go up as well. And also, if you notice, this is on it's inverted in a way. Do not read into it. I tend to write invertedly if there is something like bad news or something like I'm very angry about, I tend to write backwards. So anyway, we are up here on May. I really love this very sleepy, cozy sort of theme that I'm going on here because I wanted it to be like cozy and a lot of rest. I don't know if I even have a lot of rest in May. I think May was still like very much go, go, go. We have a lot of doctor's appointments. Mother's Day chaos, I guess, happened here with all of the cooking. I guess all of what I did in May was like, if it's not doctor's appointment, it's a lot of cooking. I've been trying a lot of recipes and it just has been quite fun to experiment on cooking. Also, elections, and oh, I also went to a Pokemon card show and a movie. Um, Not a Pokemon movie, but another movie after the Pokemon card show. And then market, blood work, and went out to a cafe crawl with my two friends from college. I did try to do a tracker here. This is like me saving up 1,000 pesos per week. This is me walking 10K steps per day, and then a no spend tracker. If I did spend, I do write it in here, the amount. However, on the middle of the month, I just did not feel like I'm going back to this page at all, so I decided to not do that anymore. My TBR, I'm not updated with this yet. I have some here that I've already finished reading that I have not crossed out yet. So this is not updated. Also, instead of the this page used to be the YouTube tracker, I decided to change it into the highlights page. However, this also did not work near the end. I keep coming back to this like every 10 days or so, and it kind of annoyed me that I was not in this page for like every night to update it. The purpose of this page actually is for me to have an at a glance of what happened that day so that I could decorate my monthly memory keeping page in my Kinbor weeks. And since I have not been in my Kinbor weeks that much, I've also not been in this page that much. So I guess this is when I think this is the week when I started to not do plan with me's anymore. This is like a very stretchy frog. I really love the sticker, and I really think that it suits this week because I really need to like give myself like a stretch exercise, do some yoga because it has been quite hectic. I also been doing the May roll for reads, so I keep track of what I've been reading per day and what I've finished. And also, this is Mother's Day. This is the only page, like the only box in this page that has the florals. I did go back, by the way, to the 8 boxes, but instead of like lining it all, I decided to just do the corners. And this was the week wherein I was preparing the surprise for my mom. One of her favorite foods that my aunt actually cook every time it's her birthday is pancit molo, and I wanted to do it myself. And so I did it in a way wherein it was super stressful. I forgot that when we make pancit molo, me and my aunt and my grandmother, like there's three of us that's making it. This time I was the only one who made it, and it was quite stressful. So yeah, it really broke me, but alas, it was a success. It was tasty, so I'm happy with that. This week was sparse. I was not in this at all. As you can see, it's like sick day. I have been feeling migraine, which is kind of ironic because I did put in here that it's like sleepy, need sleep, whatever. But I did have a migraine here, and I also believe I had an insomnia day one of these days. But luckily, I recovered on the Saturday to go to the community event of Pokemon, the card show. I do have a haul portion in one of my May Roll for Reads video. I think this is the second one, wherein I did do a haul of all of the cards that I purchased. I did mention that my battle partner's chase card is Entrashuram, and I did manage to purchase it with a good price at the card show, which was fun. And also in the evening, my brother and I went to the block screening of Mission Impossible, The Last Reckoning, The Final Reckoning, and The Final Reckoning, Tom Cruise. And yeah, we went to that because my dad donated to a charity, and this is like the price for it. Um, or like they were selling tickets for charity basically. So yeah, that is what happened this week. Oh, there's a lot of gardening chores here. And then I really love this one. I wish I did a plan with me with this one because I really enjoyed using like these floral stickers that I've always been using as like borders and also bordering Lelouch and Cece here. I use the green one because of Cece's hair, and I just like it with purple. This is a fun look to it. I've been cramming for the reading vlog for this one, and I did put all of the percentages of like the books that I've been reading. And I think I missed one. Yeah, I missed 1 week here. But anyways, this is my journaling, a little bit of a brain dump, the McDonald's X Pokemon Happy Meal set. I am super happy that I was able to actually finish this without like I remember the previous one, the 2023 collection of the Scarlet and Violet Pokemon McDonald's Happy Meal set. It took me a lot of meals in order to be able to finish the set. However, this time I was able to trade during the card show for two of the cards that I was missing. So it saved a lot of like money and also calories, I guess. Mother's Day pancit molo. This is like the ingredients list, and also what I did basically. We tried the 10 cent or 10 yen pancake, something like this. The manju, it tasted like plastic. I didn't really like this one. And then this is the last week of May. Um, Also, still with the roll for reads. This is all of the videos that I need to film for the end of the month. And then also, this is my best friend. I went to the cafe. I should put 611 as well. There are two cafes that we went. One is the Black Cat Cafe that had One Piece inspired shake. I did get the Usopp banana peanut butter shake because I think that's the only one that I think that is not as sweet as the other ones. If that was not available, I would have gotten Sanji's like mango something. What was that? Mango marshmallow? I forgot the combination, but it was like a mango shake. So yeah, it has been a fun month. It's been very chaotic. Bad news is that there is a lot of like the mpox situation, and like it's very much scary to have like another little, not little, but another sort of like pandemic situation. It's kind of scary. So the city is like back to wearing masks and all. This is my journaling for the Pokemon card show and also the movie night for the block screening. And that is the end of May and the end of the flip through for our A6. We are losing sunlight here, so let's make this a little bit quicker. I did change out the charm here for, this is like the, what do you call this again? The pet in Genshin Impact, I forgot. But this is like the Sumeru colors one. I forgot what it's called, oh my god. But yeah, I did switch it out from the Gardevoir line, the Ralph's Curly Gardevoir Ditto keychain because it was super heavy and I wanted it to be like a lighter keychain here. So it has been quite a bit. So let's see. So I did update all of the days that I've finished a book here for April and May. Kind of sparse, but one of these days, I really would like to do a JD Ray Reads. Is that the correct YouTuber? She does a 30 books in 30 days situation. I don't know if I'm able to do that at all because of how busy it is. But if I allow myself to do manga or novellas, I might be able to do that. However, maybe like books that are around 200 pages, I might be able to do that. However, I don't know when I'm able to do that because in June it's kind of too late now because it's already the 5th as I'm filming this. For July, questionable because I have something. Um, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll be able to do it in July actually, July or August, because I know that September I'm going somewhere. October is my birth month, so I'm doing a weekly video for that as well. November, no chance. November and December, no chance because of how busy and also like filming stuff, like Vlogmas, something like that. I also finished with filling out these ones. So for the month of April, I did have one migraine, two cuts, or yeah, two cuts and two bruises. That's par for the course when doing manual labor. And then for May, oh my God, 7 days of migraine. Like I did recall that on the left, the back side of the like the head, the back of my head on the right side hurts like heck for like every 7 p.m. on like a whole week. And I don't know what's happening. I also have chest pain here for 2 days. It's been quite a roller coaster if I'm being honest. I haven't even been finishing. I haven't finished updating for September. I haven't even updated for like the past 2 days. But one insomnia day, 7 migraine days, one cut. I don't think it's just one cut. I think there's two cuts here and one bruise. Luckily, with all of the food that I've been cooking, I have not encountered a burn yet. Cross fingers that it won't happen. So I haven't done the May yet. I can show you April. I do have a video for this, and I'm going to also do a video for May. I have just not the time to sit down and do all of this decorating, and I do like this now. As I'm looking at this, I do like it compared to when I'm writing like I don't know, like these. It's fine. I guess it's fine. I think this is better though. Like the pops of color with the letter stickers and also just putting a whole sticker there if there's nothing going on. I think I like this better. So I'm going to do a video for May as well for you guys, ASMR style or something with music. And let's get right into the first week of May, or April rather, here, the first week of April. So I believe I haven't been filming any of these pages. So let's go through them quite quickly. If I'm being honest, it's not that different compared to the pages of, or like the information are not really that different from the ones in my A6. However, it's just a little bit more detailed. You can pause to read if you like. These are just basically my memories. And also these are all of the stuff that I have crocheted for my aunt as well as, yeah, I guess it's all for my aunt. This is for my aunt in Canada. This is for my cousin's partner. This is for my other aunt who has a birthday as well in April. And these are for my grandmother. So I did finish knitting a pair of socks for my grandmother for her birthday. And it has been a fun seeing her reaction actually to knowing that I actually knitted it and did not buy that pair of socks. This is the next week. This is the two that I have received from my aunt, a Lululemon bag as well as the Round Lab soybean moisturizer. We did not really necessarily go to Saigon Brewers, but this is just a sticker. They have been here for quite a bit now. And Hayasaka, I forgot. Was it Hayasaka is the name of this girl? I just found that it's like fitting for her. Also put here the label of the cotton yarn that I used for all of the crochet stuff that I've done. I think I've used up like 4 or 5 skeins of yarn this month. Carpal tunnel syndrome. I did experience that after crocheting the pie pot holders. It looks like a cherry pie with the lattice and all, and the yarn that I use is very heavy, so I guess I did end up with carpal tunnel because of that. And then this is when I pulled the Ionos Kilowattrel art rare from the Battle Partners pack that I picked up. Hershey Swirl. Oh yeah. It has been pretty hot in April. It's still hot even though there's like a storm brewing. It's still pretty hot. And my dad and I went out for a Hershey Swirl, which is basically chocolate soft serve, and it's pretty great. I was not feeling all that good this day, but it really cheered me up. And this week, I went out for my mental health and for me looking for new containers. I'm reading this one. So this is like the end of April and the beginning of May. I didn't even write anything about oh, this is the road trip. I did not write, oh, pain and frustration, I guess. So it has been quite frustrating, that road trip, because of the heat and all that. So it's not really necessarily a great memory, but yeah. So this is the end of April and the beginning of May. On the 4th of May, I forgot that there is like this ink trail event for Fully Book, and this is like, I believe this is the exclusive one for this Fully Book. I remember that they said that each store has a specific stamp exclusive to them, and then 4 others that they share with other branches. And so I have this one, which is fun. And yeah, it's basically that. I haven't been really inspired to do these pages. That's why I haven't been filming at all. As you can see, I just put in here all of the food items that I've learned to cook for the month. Pancit molo, enoki beef stew, mushroom stuffed cabbage rolls, tofu bicol express, a penne pasta, and a carbonara. And I just stuck in here the other ticket. One is in my A6, and this is probably my brother's, and I stuck it in here. And I also stuck in here my Journey Together pack. So this is the English version. So this is what the English pack looks like. And I did put N in here. I did not get any hits, I believe, in the Journey Together of all of the ones that I pulled. That's why I purchased a card, a solo card. Filling up documents, and I went to Happy Endings Cafe with my aunt. We finally tried the Bayi and Batuan ice cream, which is their like exclusive flavor, and it was fine, I guess. I am not really much of a lover of kakanin, so Bayi is not really one of my favorite flavors, but it was fine. It was okay. As for the Batuan ice cream, it really was sour, so that was a fun experience. And also this week, I did. My dad purchased for me a new, bigger olive green bag from Uniqlo, and this is not the price. It's actually 990, I believe. They had a sale, so it was like the perfect time to purchase a new bag for my trip on September. And for the last one we have here, this is where I purchased my seeds that have not germinated yet at all, but I did leave their thank you card here. And this is from the 611 Cafe, the bingsu that we ate with my best friend, as well as this is actually the tea. I think it was like a peach tea. I forgot what type of, did I keep it? The receipt, I don't think I have it. But it was like a peach tea that my friend Kaya got. Or is it mixed berry? But this is the tag of the tea. And I just wanted like an ephemera to put it here. And yeah, I guess that's it. At the back here, oh, here it is. This is the receipt. Mixed berries iced tea, or yeah. At the back here, I do have, this is for April and this is for May. I have not lettered the title just yet, but these are like the highlights events. The visit, my grandma's birthday, my aunt's birthday, and the road trip. Most notable vlogs is, I guess, the roll for reads, which I carried over to May as well. And then I did vlog the road trip, Iono's Kilowattrel, and then my new mic that I use for all of my videos now, and then all of the books that I've read, which I'm going to have a more in-depth review wrap up for that in another video. For May, the main events, the Pokemon Community Day card show, the Fully Book Ink Trail Stamp Rally, Coda Club block screening for Mission Impossible, Happy Endings Cafe with my aunt, and then the Black Cat and 611 Cafe with Angel and Kaya. It's like this whole month is like all coffee shops and ice cream as well. I guess a lot of hot. It has been quite hot. It has been super hot, actually. And then notable vlogs, of course, May for All for Read series. I have 4 now up in my channel. And then anything new, I do have Inspiration Ram artware, as well as the Japanese Ortega trainer card. And then all of the books that I've read this month, and all of the meals that I've learned to cook this month. So yeah, that is everything that is in my Kinbor A6 and Kinbor weeks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully, I'm able to do consistent plan with me this time around, now that it's not really that necessarily busy, but we'll see. Cross fingers, we'll get there. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. So until then, guys, take care and bye.